G'day. I have some gigantic scissors here, upholstery scissors. So as you can see, they're taking up the entire jig, which is good. But I had another problem, and that is they were too fat. I mean, look how fat this is. There's no way that's going to fit into the normal jig. So luckily this morning I had one of our subscribers over here. G'day, Rob. And we worked together to, well, it was mostly his suggestion. He said, okay, so what you need is some longer screws. So this is the standard Tormek screw, and it just happens to be 6mm. And this is a screw that I just happen to have on hand. It's a little bit longer, not that much, but it didn't need to be much longer. And that lifted the jig up enough here so that I could get this in. You can see how fat that is, right? But then I ran out of clamping room at the back, right? Because this raises up and clamps down on the front surface there. So he suggested I get a piece of metal. So what I did is I grabbed an old, very cheap quality serrated bread knife, and I just cut it off and ground it up and made a spacer, and there it is, right? And so now this will fit on here perfectly, and I can grind away, right? So I'll fit the camera on the tripod at the front, and you can watch me do that. Oh, before I tell you, so what I've done is I've marked it with my marker here. So I'm going to set the angle on the bed, or the rest, and get that set up and just grind it up quickly and see if we can get a new face on that. So these are very old Wiss, and they are worth saving, definitely. I mean, look at this magnificent screw for the middle. It goes through here, but look at this. It's got a tightening screw, and old, right? Beautiful. Nice. Nice little thin washer there in the middle. So I'm going to refurbish these scissors. So this is, I gave it a little bit of rub down with some alcohol and some light paper and some steel wool, and they come up really nice. So I'm about to sharpen these, and you may as well watch. So let's switch to the front camera. So here's the old bread knife, just the local supermarket Coles shitty, but it was very thick, and so that was perfect. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. Might turn it into some sort of a tool. It's a waste of a good handle, that's for sure. Okay, so that's in there nice and secure. Just make sure it is by tightening everything up. Let's set this up on the factory angle. So that needs to come up a bit. Too much. Beautiful. Now you'll notice that there are some serrations there, but they're all worn away. So I'm just going to put a fresh edge on that. Crank the old girl up. Bit of hydrogen and oxygen. And straight into it. Just see how that goes. Well, that's going to be nice. Right, so you can see I'm on the bevel there. Just got to be a bit more even. That was a very light pass. Getting there. I can feel a bit of a burr where it's come all the way through. A bit of screeching, but not too bad. I don't want to over grind it because then it won't meet up perfectly on the tip. So you can see that I'm just taking it easy on the tip there and just sneaking up on it a little bit with a little bit of black still left over there. That's fine. I'll sneak up on that, but this is all good. And I can feel a burr there, not that much of a burr, so it's going to need a little bit more. And this is fairly smooth, so I might roughen it up a bit. Some 80 grit. These are common diamond plates. You can find them on eBay. I use an 80 and a 320. So now, it's always good to practice your run. See, I was here before and then I couldn't see this bit here. So come down, do a practice run, and because of the curve, I have to lift the scissor up to meet it. Not bad. Still not quite up to the edge here. And I'm getting some vibration, so I think it depends on how I'm holding it. Also, I don't know. But we'll start at the tip. Can feel a good burr here in the middle, and that tells me that it's possible to feel a good burr. So if you're not sure whether the burr is there or not, it probably isn't, but there's still a little bit of black here where it's vibrating. don't know if you can see that. Well, it's not quite all the way through here, but this got a good burr here. I think that's it. Nope. Still got a little bit. See if I can capture that light. You can see what I see. There you go. See that? That there has not met the edge yet. That's an old edge there where it's reflecting. You can see here where it's not reflecting means we've got a hard edge. And here we've still got some more work to do. It seems to be where it's vibrating as well, so not sure what that tells us, but good screechage. Wouldn't be scissor sharpening without a good screech. I've still got a little bit of silver there, so I'm going to do it again. Maybe roughen it up a bit. Make sure everything's tight. Ah, that was loose. That could be part of the vibration. Let's see if it is. No. And of course, if you start a run, you've got to finish a run to keep the facet even and equal. Oh, I think I got it that time. Oh no, little tiny bit right at the edge. See if we can capture that. There you go, see it? Right there. So what I might do is I might mark it. So I can see the bit that I have to focus on. Tiny bit more. The burr is better up here than it is here where I've been working it, so I'm going to try and maybe raise a better burr. Give it one final pass. That feels pretty sharp on the edge there. I think I'm going to stop there. Look at that, beautiful. Brand new. So I'll do the other side in time lapse, and then we'll come back together and So I'll do the other one in time lapse, and I'll get you back again when I'm assembling them and see how they cut. What we tried cutting and what the material they bought me was this heavy quilting, because he's an upholsterer, and it just wasn't cutting at all. It was just squashing it, and of course some leather. So I'll do that, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, well this side come out pretty good too. Minimal screeching, a little bit. Look how beautiful and even that is though. The Tormek does a magnificent job. There's the spacer, my big screws. The job was complete. So let's assemble and see how it goes. How does it cut? Well, first of all, I'll take off these knobs, pressure. Now, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to clean this side before I sharpened it. So I'm just going to quickly do that. And I won't... It's got some glue and things stuck on there. Now, I'm a fan of patina, but I think that with the glue sticking up, you know, that's not going to help. So I'll give it a light rub and then some steel wool, and we'll see how we go. I'll do that on time lapse as well. Okay, and don't worry, I wasn't rubbing on the edge. That's still as it is. Feels very sharp. Feels very sharp. So quickly assemble. I think there was a washer in the middle. Or was there? I think there was, yep. Oh, this has got a keyway. That fits in here. Beautiful. Let's test. Oh, magnificent. Certainly wasn't doing that before. Let's try the leather. Wow, snip straight through. Look at that. Wasn't doing that before, so I'm going to call that a success. Now, as to how much these are tightened up, I'm not sure, but let's see if we can tighten them up so they have a fall that stops. Okay, so it comes loose. Well, that's too tight now, so that's good. Does it come loose? Nope. So back it off a little bit. It's just contacting about a quarter to a third the way up, and I think I like it there. This tightens up quite firmly. That's good. That touches about there. I think we're there. Let's just try again through this heavy quilted thing. Magnificent. This is pretty heavy stuff. Well, I'm happy about that. Love restoring things. I mean, I didn't overdo it, did I? There's still some patina there. The patina is all still down here. If he wants to clean that, he can. But that is magnificent. Hey, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like,